Some things don't feel wrong right away. Sometimes danger introduces itself quietly, politely. Sometimes it knocks. I lived alone, a small house, end of a dead-end road, 5 houses on the street, and at night, almost no sound. I worked from home. I rarely had visitors, so when the knock came, I noticed. 8:45 p.m., Thursday night. 4 firm knocks at the front door. I muted the TV, waited. 2 more. I walked to the door, looked through the peephole. A man, mid-30s, dark jacket, baseball cap. He was holding a cardboard box. He looked normal. I opened the door, chain on, and he said he had a delivery, required a signature. He read a name off his scanner. It wasn't my name. I told him he had the wrong house. He looked at the box, then the device, then at me. He read the address out loud, my exact address. I told him no one by that name lived here. He stared at me for just a moment longer than he should have. Then he said he'd take it back to the truck. I watched him walk down the driveway. I expected to see a van, a car, something. There was nothing. He turned the corner and disappeared. I told myself it was a mistake. Small delivery company, unmarked vehicle. It happens. The next night, same time, 3 knocks. I didn't open the door. I looked through the peephole first. It was him. Same jacket, same box. I spoke through the door, told him he'd already been here, that no one with that name lived here. Silence. Then, I just need a signature. The system shows it has to be delivered tonight. I told him I wasn't signing for a name I didn't know. A long pause. Okay, he said. He stepped back, but he didn't leave. He stood at the edge of the porch and slowly turned his head toward my front windows, then toward the side of the house, then back at the door. 15 seconds passed. He walked away. No vehicle again. That's when something in me shifted. The 3rd night, no knock. I felt relieved. I thought it was over. I was wrong. The 4th night, around 9 p.m., I was in the kitchen washing dishes. 4 knocks. Not at the front door, at the side of the house, near the dining room window. I walked in slowly, looked toward the glass. No one there. Then 4 knocks at the front door. I went to the peephole. It was him. But this time, he wasn't holding the box. His hands were empty. He knocked again. Then he stepped back and stared directly at the peephole, like he knew I was there. I didn't move, didn't breathe. After 30 seconds, he turned and walked away. 5 minutes later, I checked every window, lights off, moving slow, and I saw him. Across the street, near the tree line, just watching the house. Then he disappeared into the dark. 2 nights later, he came back to my house when I was at my brother's. My neighbor called me. He had been knocking for 5 minutes. Police caught him that time, and when they searched his car, empty cardboard boxes, a fake scanner, he confessed. If someone answered the door, he marked the house occupied. If no one answered, he came back to break in. He would return for nights, watching for patterns. Lights on one night, off the next, That meant the house was empty.